A very good afternoon to the August gathering. Dream, dream, dream. Dream transform into thoughts and thoughts result in action. Greetings and salutations to the esteemed assembly. I am Dr. Manishita and alongside me is Dr. Ravneet. Drawing inspiration from the word of our people's president, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, we are profoundly honored to represent Amity University, Rajasthan in ushering you into the celebrations of Innovation Day 2023. Let these words by Dr. Kalam be a constant reminder for us to strive for innovation and remember that every great action begins with a simple dream.
We are privileged to have with us Honorable President of AUR, Professor Amit Jain, sir, distinguished Pro-President AUR, Professor G.K. Aseri, sir, the esteemed Registrar AUR, Dr. Nitin Bhardwaj, sir, the Venerable Dean of Research, Professor Vinay Sharma, sir, Deans and Directors of our multifarious schools and institutions, the illustrious faculty, and the vibrant cohort of our dear students. On this momentous day, the 28th of September 2023, we congregate not just to recognize the innovations that define our institution, but also to celebrate the birthday of our revered chairperson, Dr. Aseem Chauhan, sir. It's a tradition across the Amity spectrum to mark this day with a display of pioneering projects and inventive techniques by both faculty and students. As aptly put, only the brilliance of light can dispel the shadow of ignorance. May this illumination of knowledge guide us towards unceasing innovation and progress. To initiate our proceedings with a touch of our age-old traditions, we solicit the presence of our distinguished President, Pro-President, Registrar, and Dean of Research to join us in the sacred lamp lighting ceremony, paying homage to Goddess Saraswati, the deity of wisdom and knowledge.
या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणाम्बरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिर्देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मा पातु सरस्वती।
Just as the radiant lamp pierces through the gloom, may the enlightenment and insight perpetually be our guide. Embracing the vision of our visionary founder president, Sir Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, Innovation Day 2023 aims to enkindle the spirit of innovation and creativity throughout Amity institutions, both nationally and globally, in honor of our Honorable Chairperson, Dr. Aseem Chauhan, sir. Leadership embodies the art of turning a dream into reality. This axiom captures the essence of our Honorable Chairperson, Sir's ethos. A torchbearer of education, Sir has been instrumental in sculpting the academic panorama of India. His leadership, brimming with traditional wisdom, propels students towards holistic education. As the pillar of Amity University, Rajasthan, and the driving force behind Amity Education Group and Ritnan Baldev Education Foundation, his efforts have reached global shores, establishing Amity's stellar presence in numerous countries. An ardent advocate of entrepreneurship, Sir's initiative such as Amity Innovation Incubator and Amity Capital Ventures stand testament to his commitment to fostering startups. As we celebrate his birthday today, let us embark on an invigorating journey to innovation.
In this journey, there is one more group of people that has seen dreams for you, along with your immediate family members. आपके जो educators हैं, आपके faculty member हैं, आपके teachers हैं, वो भी आपके लिए वही सपना देखते हैं कि अगर मेरा student succeed करेगा, उसमें ही मेरा success है. अगर वो अच्छा काम करेगा, तो मैंने कुछ ठीक करा है. So can we give a big clap to all of your deans and HOIs and faculty members who are here today.
My dear Amitians, you are amazing. You are truly amazing. Wherever I go in the world and I meet Amity students and I see their faces like I'm looking at your face, I feel that there is something very special about you. Amity students, to me, look different, they walk different, they talk different. Not because they are arrogant, not because they are high-nosed, but because there is one difference that every Amity student has from every other student, every other person that I have met, which is that Amitians have a mission in life.
Respected sir, your visionary leadership is our beacon. We are privileged to be under your tutelage. Thank you so much. I now have the honor to invite our Honorable Distinguished President, Amity University, Rajasthan, Professor Amit Jain, sir, to grace us with his words. Sir, please.
Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. G.K. Aseri, Vice President STIF, Dr. S.L. Kothari, Dean Research, Dr. Vinay Sharma, Registrar, DSW, Director Admin, Director Coast, Director HR, Head Ascent, OSD to Chancellor, Brigadier Rathod, Dr. Rahul Proctor and Director ESLA, Dr. Manju Kaushik, Dr. Deepa Chakravarti, Dr. Sanjeev Pal, Dr. Mukul Bhatia, DDG, Brigadier GS Rathod, Dr. Jayati, Dr. Parul, Dr. Dipali, Dr. Tanaya Verma, Dr. Saroj Bohra, all the members of leadership team, my faculty members, staff members, colleagues, and dear students. A very warm welcome and greetings to all. I join Amity University Rajasthan family in wishing Honorable Chancellor a very happy birthday. As you all know, that we celebrate this day as Innovation Day. And the celebration of Chancellor's birthday as Innovation Day actually signifies, or it supports his passion and commitment to entrepreneurship and innovation. And as we all know, Honorable Chancellor is not only a very eminent academician, educationist, but at the same time, he is a very renowned investor. He has passion for entrepreneurship. He has passion for innovation. He has been supporting student startups in so many ways. In fact, he has himself invested in almost 100+ startups till date, supporting the innovations and supporting the entrepreneurship, not only in the Amity system, but overseas and globally also. So a very happy birthday to Honorable Chancellor and a very happy Innovation Day to all of us. I would like to talk about few very exceptional qualities of our Honorable Chancellor. Number one, no doubt he is leading a group which is the topmost education group in the world, right? With 12 universities, 13 now with the Bangalore campus, 13 universities in India, 17 campuses globally. He is leading and heading the largest education family in the world, but still he is very, very humble, very, very modest in his approach. He is so approachable. He sits with us. As you all would have seen that he was here for all 3 days during our recent NAC visit. And every day till late, 12:30 or 1, till the committee was comfortable in their hotel, he was with us, he was with the committee members, and we were kind of escorting them and providing them hospitality and telling them about the university and the group. So that is his commitment. He has, so many engagements. I mean, just imagine, I can understand that as Vice Chancellor of this university, if on an average, I deal with 100 plus documents or 100 plus emails in a day, to facilitate effective functioning of the university, to facilitate effective operations, to plan, strategize, think about what should happen 5 year down the line, 10 year down the line. Just imagine the kind of work Honorable Chancellor must be doing when he is heading all these universities and all these campuses globally. So very, very dedicated, very, very committed person, committed to the cause of education. And the second thing that he is very particular about is he's a perfectionist. He wants perfection and finish in everything that he does or we do. And my colleagues here, staff members, some of the students will agree who have interacted with him, that he has an eye for detail and he pays a lot of attention to even the minutest of the details, even to the extent that if he is passing by in a corridor and if, even if one plant or if one pot is not aligned, he'll be able to notice it and he'll, suggest that this can be further improved. All 3 days this time when he was here, no doubt it was NAC visit going on, but apart from the time when we were together with the NAC team, all 3 days he was only talking about what we can do for betterment of this campus, what new we can bring, how we can make the students' life more comfortable, what kind of amenities further need to be developed, what kind of expansion plans are possible. Every time he comes and he says that, you have a huge land, 150 acre, we are still not optimally utilizing it, though we have kept almost 80 acre out of this 150 as the green cover, but still we are left with another 72 acres, and there is a huge opportunity for all of us to come up with new ideas, great ideas. And this time while leaving, he has given me this assignment that Dr. Jain, work up a plan that what we can do new at this campus. I see there is a lot of potential in this campus. I see a lot of potential in your faculty members and staff, and I see a lot of potential in our students. These were his words, and I'm quoting him. He was also very particular that assess the entire infrastructure once again. It has been around 17 years or so now since we started in 2007 as a university, and the campus was built 2 years prior to that. So he said that work up a plan that what new we can do at this campus. And here on his behalf, I'm requesting, there are students, there are faculty members, staff members, my leadership team sitting here, that come up with your ideas, come up with suggestions, come up with innovative ways by which we can make this campus more green, more beautiful, more happening. And if we decide and we apply our creative mind, we can do it. It is not impossible. Anyone who visits this campus fall in love with the beauty of the campus, no doubt about it. But still, there is a lot that we can do. Honorable Chancellor has given a big canvas to us. It is up to us now to draw a beautiful picture and revamp or, update the entire campus. So feel free, whenever you have any idea, any suggestion, share directly with me, with Pro Vice Chancellor, any of the leadership team member, and we'll be very happy to evaluate and see if we can really implement. All of you would have seen a lot of suggestions happening, already implemented. For example, there was a concern from the students that the food outlets now, we are increasing, we are growing. Every year we are growing 30 to 40% in number in terms of our student intake capacity. So the mess or the food courts were getting crowded. And as you would have seen that with the permission of Honorable Chancellor, We are able to bring 4 new outlets now. 3 are already operational. 1 got operational yesterday, and that will really ease out the food issues or the problems. Now you have 8 different outlets working at the campus. I have been to many campuses. I've been to a lot of universities overseas also in my previous role as Director International, but never I have seen that there are 8 outlets, 8 different food outlets catering to different kinds of food on any one campus. Even some big foreign universities, they may have a lot of outlets outside, but inside the campus, there will be a small cafeteria and 1 canteen, and that is it. So there are a lot of other possibilities. We can still think of expanding our sports arena. We can still think of expanding to some new buildings. We have started with some new programs. We started with physiotherapy. We are planning for pharmacy very soon. So a lot of new programs coming up that will bring hundreds of new students to the campus, that will bring a lot of diversity. And at the same time, we need to create the infrastructure for that. So that's about the campus. I already shared this wonderful news with all of you. And on this platform, I'll take this opportunity to again thank and express my gratitude to Honorable Chancellor. It is because of his inspirational leadership and his motivational words that we are able to achieve the highest level of excellence in academics for a university, which is NAAC grade A+. And no doubt the credit goes to all of you, but the inspiration and the motivation is only one, Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Aseem Chauhan. You won't believe, he observes so minute things and he's so much concerned. This time also when he was here, it was a difficult time for us. It is not a hidden secret now that we had to undergo NAAC review twice in a year. And as we know that, we were getting very high grades in the previous round also. So high that the committee even could not believe their own team, the peer team that visited. They said, no, we want to do it once again. And when we discussed this with Chancellor sir said that, look, if we are true to ourselves, if we are true to our students, the truth will prevail. Not to let 3 committees come, but we are always ready, we are prepared, and we will deal with the new committee with full zeal, full enthusiasm, full energy. And my gratitude to all of you. Yes, we did that, right? So a round of applause for everyone for NAAC A+ grade. Honorable Chancellor is so busy, we can understand. 12 campuses, 17 global campuses. So. Yes, definitely. So it is the best gift that we are giving to Honorable Chancellor, no doubt about it, because with this grade, we stand at highest score in the Amity universe as far as the NAAC is concerned. Right? So when I'm talking about Amity universe, I'm talking about all 12 universities, right? Highest grade, and credit goes to all of you. It is our achievement. We must be proud of that. We must celebrate that. So thank you so much. I was looking at some data. In fact, I'm still to ascertain the, the authenticity of that data. But someone told me that so far in Rajasthan, only 4 private universities have got A+, right? So we are one of them. 4 or 3? Only 3. So that's what. Amongst the private, there is BITS Pilani, there is MNIT, Central University. They are government system, right? So amongst the private universities, yes. And there was another data that I got, which was that as per our CGPA, our score, which is 3.31 out of 4, we are in the top 100 institutions in the country in terms of the grade, right? I'm not making any claim. I also got this information. Someone has calculated. NAC doesn't releases any such data of comparison or ranking and all. But when we look at our peers and we try to evaluate and assess ourselves, we find that yes, our grade or our marks are in top 100 institutions in India. So if we are talking about 2000 odd universities and institutions, being in top 100 in India means something, right? So that again is a great acknowledgement of all your efforts, all commitment that you have shown. I would also like to share with all of you that today Honorable Chancellor is in US, New York, and because it is almost midnight there, so I'm not sure whether Honorable Chancellor will be able to join, although just before an hour or two, late night from US, we got a message from Sir. And on his behalf, I would like to communicate this message to everyone. He has thanked each one of you for your warm wishes, which we sent to Honorable Chancellor. I also emailed on behalf of the entire Amity University Rajasthan family. He shared with us that he is at New York campus. He has been staying at the campus for last few days to make a significant progress at the New York campus. And today, a global business summit was held at New York campus, in which many dignitaries were present, including Speaker of New York Assembly, Suffolk County Executive, several senators, legislators, along with 170 business leaders. So he realizes and understands the importance of networking. He realizes and understands the importance of global orientation of Amity universities and Amity Group. In fact, he shared the local government were kind enough to cut a birthday cake at the end of the conference, and a very beautiful cake, which he shared the picture, was cut along with the Chancellor. So today, not only 12 Indian universities or 18 global campuses, but the US is also celebrating Honorable Chancellor's birthday and celebrating this Innovation Day. So a round of applause for the Honorable Chancellor, right? He said that this networking, these business meetings are important for our work. And that is the reason I decided to be in New York and miss the celebration of Innovation Day with all of you. We will make it up for it next year. And he has thanked each and everyone present here for the birthday wishes. So with this, I would like to end my address on this Innovation Day, but I would like to address few things about Innovation Day specifically, moving beyond, because Honorable Chancellor, he is so modest and so humble. He always say that, no, it is Innovation Day. It is not my birthday celebration. We are celebrating the spirit of innovation and entrepreneurship and not my birthday. He always tells us whenever he addresses on the Innovation Day. So let's talk about Innovation Day. What is the concept? What is the philosophy behind it? Right? The concept and philosophy is understood from the word itself, which is innovation. But what we do as Amity, so in entire Amity, we celebrate this day as Innovation Day. The idea is we do a lot of activities by which we are able to fuel the creativity and bring out the innovations amongst the students or from the students and the faculty. And today I was very happy. I visited almost each and every department. I don't think we left anyone. If anyone was left, please tell me, I'll accept. Because right from 10 in the morning, all of us were standing, visiting each and every department, looking at each and every model, giving our feedback and suggestions to each and every innovative idea that was presented, and working out how we can convert these innovative ideas into successful businesses. So that was the objective. So what we do, students start preparing for this day for almost a month's time. There are several competitions held. Students prepare their innovative ideas and projects, and there is a competition, I think, which has already been evaluated. Dean Research, sir. So Dean Research is the coordinator, is the chairperson of this committee that conducts the entire Innovation Day activity. And it is not a one-day activity, it is a 1-month event, because the work started almost before a month. And today it got culminated into the visits of all these models. What a wonderful ideas the students have come up with. And while coming back from those presentations, myself and Dr. Aseri, we were discussing that, how to develop a good business idea. And the best way to develop is look at problems around us. And in Indian context, in rural context, the location where we are situated, right, in Rajasthan context, with a lot of affinity to culture, tradition, handicraft, all that, there is a lot of potential. We see a lot of problems, but we don't see problems. We see these problems as opportunities. And I'm so happy, such a wonderful ideas. There was a team from IBAS presenting that how this beautiful campus works as a therapy for your brain, right? Provides you psychological well-being. So there were some wonderful presentations by the IBAS team. When we went to engineering, there were some brilliant ideas, automatic waste bins, automatic, elevators, library management system. So the students observed that we have still not implemented RFID. We are still working on barcode. Can we design a solution? They designed a solution to automate the book collection, receiving, issuing of the library. There were ideas in the fashion department, in architecture department, created wonderful soundproof, folding walls. And depending on the intensity of the sound, the wall will change its shape, pyramidal kind of structure, and this structure will increase the noise absorption and will make the classroom or an auditorium soundproof. So this was a wonderful, several ideas. Fashion department, they worked on waste material, right? They have created a lot of organic products. I may not be able to recollect all of them, but I was simply amazed and thrilled with the innovation and with the creativity. Yes, there was a gastronomical delight also in the food technology department. So where we got to test some very innovative food products, some wonderful waste management concepts in microbial technology and AIB. So wonderful. It's amazing. It's amazing. I think we need to have a round of applause for these young scientists, young innovators, and young entrepreneurs of this country. We will be very, very happy if each one of these ideas get converted into a very, very successful business. And dear students and faculty members, there is no other place better than Amity University, Rajasthan, if you really want to work on a business idea. And you would have noticed that if some of them are present here, because all the HOIs together, we were visiting these business models. And there were suggestions coming from all departments. So if I'll say something from marketing perspective, Dr. Aseri will tell from bioscience perspective, Dr. Jayati will talk about the marketing, branding, PR part of it. You have the resources, you have the mentors, you have the diversity that is required to create a business, because a business doesn't run in silos. A business only runs when you collaborate, when you work together, when you are able to break silos, and when you are willing to help each other. And only one last suggestion, look at the problems around you and find a solution. And that becomes the best of the business idea. That has been done by all the business innovators, be it Ola, be it Uber, be it Airbnb. They looked at some problem and they created a solution with their business idea, and it worked so well. I just recollect that ASCO presented a multimedia based OTT platform. Some of the by the time we reached, so I think most of us kind of skipped our lunch. So some of the departments we visited during lunchtime only, because 2:30 we were supposed to start. That's the reason we got 10 minutes late. So students have gone for lunch, but their faculty and their HOIs were keen to present, and they presented on students' behalf. So that is the kind of mentorship that is available to you, that your faculties and your directors are willing to double up as your partner if you wish to, and you cannot get this kind of support anywhere in the world. Thank you so much. Once again, a very happy birthday to Honorable Chancellor, and a very happy Innovation Day to all the members of Amity Universe. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Your words inspire us, and definitely I expect all our students sitting here to look at the problems around us and turn into entrepreneurs. As it is said, a birthday celebration without cake is something which is incomplete. So I hereby call upon all our dignitaries to kindly come forward for the cake cutting ceremony in honor of our Honorable Chancellor, sir. Please. I request all the dignitaries, please.
Good evening, my dear colleagues. So you can see a mini Chandrayaan on the stage. This is dedicated to our Honorable Chancellor, sir. The idea behind making the cake was, I just wanted to share the story that why this idea cropped up. And just recently, all of us know that India has achieved something extremely big, which many countries were still dreaming of, but we have done it. In the same fashion, there are many universities who are still quite envious of us, and we have achieved the vision of our Chancellor and our founder, sir, in achieving the NAC A+. So the entire board represents the Amity Universe, and the lake and the greenery represents our Amity University, Rajasthan. The shuttle or the rocket indicates our vision and mission to always look upwards. And with this mission and vision, we have already achieved A+, which you can see on the top of the rocket. And we look forward to achieve A++ in the next cycle. Thank you so much.
एक एक बूंद मिलेगी हाँ? हाँ, लगे। So after this stupendous cake cutting ceremony, may I now request our eminent pro-president, Professor G.K. Aseri, sir, to kindly enlighten us with his words of wisdom.
Thank you. Honorable Vice Chancellor of Amity University, Rajasthan, Vice President STIF, Kothari ji, OSD to the Chancellor, Dean Research, Registrar, HR, DDG, Directors of Teaching Department, Support Department, faculty members, students, and as it is online, so some members from our central team. From my own behalf and from university side, happy birthday to our beloved Chancellor, sir, Dr. Aseem Chauhan ji. It is a day of innovation, and as we are on a mission given by founder sir, and every day, weekly, monthly motivation by Chancellor sir, as you have just heard that in every quote, he is mentioning the hard work, innovation, dedication, and work on a mission. And mission is industry ready, research ready professionals for nation building activities and for global building activities. Amity University is having Rajasthan, Amity University Rajasthan is having 10,000 plus alumni who are working nationally and internationally. I personally connected with many students of different subjects because I joined here in 2006, and I have a lot of small stories from where I have taken motivation, and I have shared the same experience by using this platform and in the classroom itself, wherever we are visiting. When I joined academics, quality assurance cell, we have enhanced the visit. So we have shared these stories, these experience with other branches of the university, because I am a microbiology teacher. So I am teaching in class. So generally I share with the microbiology student, but during the joint visit, we have shared these stories with other domains also. As per the mission and vision of university, we are committed towards the quality delivery. And quality delivery in classroom, in lab, and in various learning portals. But we have to ensure the comfort of students, faculty members, and staff also. As this campus is 152 acre, and it is not easy task to maintain the campus. So hats off to the admin department who is taking care the complete aspects from the maintenance and the campus physical ambience. Because you see the lawns, electricity, water, comfort in the class. Because as I am teacher, I can smoothly teach in the class
when the water, electricity, all facility, cleaning, and all type of ambiences and all type of the facilities must be ensured by the people. I have said the same thing, that the generator room person, he is working at high temperature, and the grass cutting and the all horticulture staff who are working full day. When we are in this AC hall, they people are on ground. So it is really the complete hard work from all corners. The scientist is working in lab, teacher is working in class, doing research, faculty members, PhD scholars, PG, UG students, we all are in a team and we are working. As Vice Chancellor said, we have seen good models today, working models today. Then we have identified one gap. So we all were together, and Kothari ji is heading the innovation and the STIF department, who are providing mentoring to the MET University Rajasthan and 6 other campuses. So we have discussed that now we need to touch the next level. What is the next level? The next level is working models convert into the startup. We have incubator and really a beautiful facility. So let us convert our working models, prototypes to startups. Okay, we will put 20 and then maybe the 5 will touch the success. No issue. We will go, we'll push, we'll work more hard. Because I remember the story of a lot of PhD scholars. So Vinay Sharma ji, they published 2 research papers, quality research papers, which is requirement of the PhD, and generally they move further. So loop is still incomplete. So what we need to do? Time is 3 years or 4 years. So the need is, if you are developing, and definitely you people are brilliant, you are developing a lot of new things. So plan accordingly so that during the given time, during the stipulated time, we need to close the loop, because this is the mission. With simple prototype, we cannot leave PhD. We cannot leave our projects. We cannot leave our journey. You see, the NAC. NAC is not a day exercise. It is not a day exercise. It is not a month exercise. You students and faculty, I myself as the teacher, we know each and every document, each and every practice, each and every exercise we have taken as a mission. Like industry integration, like societal connect. Last time it was ERP with the name of Amazon. So these type of the good practices we have implemented in each and every department. It was not easy task. The students who are here now, they will complete the journey. Definitely, your seniors have also completed the journey. They have also contributed. So whenever they are coming in the alumni meet, sir, they are sharing that that time only 5 labs, 10 labs, very few instruments. And now you have the machines of the one machine is 1.5 crore, 1.8 crore. So let us utilize, let us increase the platform and do something big. And what is big? I'm not telling you that tomorrow come up with the crores and crores of the industry. Close the loop, finish the task, complete the mission, take the new mission. So, well, I think this is the overall mission, and we all are working. Today, your leaders are in front 2 rows. Tomorrow, you will be in front row, whether in the academics or in the industry. You will carry the flag of MET University Rajasthan. In your CV, there is a name of your parents, your schools, your colleges, and now there is one more name, MET University Rajasthan. Tomorrow you will be the heads and CEOs and COOs and the leaders of the industry, and someone will read your CV and they will definitely notice that the school, college, and university. So the logo of Amity University is in our mind, it is in our heart, and it is in our CV. The military training camp, the bright, beautiful, smart students are in front of me. Everybody is appreciating. Everybody is appreciating this practice. I have seen one documentary at BBC. Very few countries are having this practice, sir. And in our country, we are the university where I have seen this practice since last 18 years. Now about the chancellor with whom I have spent 18 years. It is my 18th year. I worked in Noida also for 1 year and here with different roles. He is a mentor, he is a motivator, and he is the best friend. Whenever he was visiting in 2006, he was carrying a list of work. And the one important work is, student, listen carefully, feedback, development plan, facilities, campus plan. And generally, he was used to close the work by 2 a.m. in the morning. With complete analysis means no work pending for next day. So after completion of the work, generally he was used to complete the journey and move towards the Delhi. And जब भी वो रुकते थे तो उनका ये मिशन होता था कि सुबह 6 बजे we will go for the campus round. और आपके हॉस्टल के पीछे एक टीवी टावर है नहीं है? देखा है? एमटीसी ने तो जरूर टच करके भी देखा होगा. Then raise your hand. आपने टच करके देखा है? टीवी टावर टच करके देखा है? गए हैं वहां तक? डीडी जी सर. ट्रैकिंग ये लोग जाते ना सर? Okay. He has also touched the TV tower more than 5-6 times. So, well, it is just an example that if a person is working till 2 a.m. in the morning, and then again he is ready to work with you all campus round 6 in the morning. So it is an example, it is a motivation, and it is, I think, a perfect motivation if your mentor or if your chancellor is working at this level. Definitely it motivates all of us. And with this motivation, now we are running 64 programs. With this motivation, we are maintaining the 152-acre land campus. And with this motivation, as Vice Chancellor said just now, that we have some more plan for further growth, for comfort and exposure, and the betterment of the faculty, students, and all PhD scholars. So these are the some small examples where we have taken the motivation from our chancellor, and really, whenever he visits, he gives some tips what to do, how we can go more. I remember one more episode, because 2006 and now 2023 in April, तो वीसी सर आपको बिल्कुल याद होगा बराबर, हम लोगों ने होटल छोड़ा था after receiving and dinner with NPT by 1:30 approx, and we came back to the campus by 1:45, और 2 बजे तक मुझे लगता है कि मुझे तो नींद आ गई थी. Next day he shared with us that आप लोग तो सो गए 2 बजे. मैंने कहा बिल्कुल सर. तो 2 बजे उन्होंने मीटिंग कॉल करी, and whatever gap point we have discussed, the 2 a.m. again in the morning, he discussed with his central team and given the task. और हमें उन्होंने बताया कि मैं 4 बजे सोया. अब बोलो सुबह ये हमें कितने बजे बताया होगा? 2 बजे हम आए सर, 3 बजे उन्होंने मीटिंग ली, 3 बजे सोए होंगे, और हमें सुबह 6:30 और 7 ये उन्होंने शेयर भी कर दिया. तो उन्होंने कितना घंटे नींद ली होगी? So well, it is not कि I am just telling you a story, but it is motivation for all of us. And we are committed for the hard work and the better work for all the students, faculty members, and students. So with this commitment, again, the happy birthday to our beloved Chancellor. And we pray to the God that good health and always blessings and blessing showering on our Chancellor, so that we will continuously motivated by his words and by his vision and grow further. Like we have given the Bangalore University just now in the last month, and now planning few more. So we will continue this journey, this growth with this batch today, with new batch tomorrow, and the journey continues. Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, sir, for motivating our young innovators and the budding scientists. Definitely, they will try to follow them in their life, and they will also follow the vision of our Honorable Chancellor, sir. May I now request Brigadier G.S. Rathore, sir, Officer on Special Duty to Chancellor, sir, to share a few insights of him with us.
Well, good afternoon. Can the student at the back hear me? Just raise your hand if it is yes. Thank you very much. Well, Honorable and our beloved Founder President, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, sir, Dr. Asim Chauhan, sir, the Honorable Chancellor, Honorable VC, sir, PVC, sir, Dr. Kothari, sir, all distinguished HOIs, most importantly, dear students of AUR. Well, I will not take more than 6 minutes that I've been given. I'll try to speak straight, practical, my actual experiences. Dr. Aseri has covered a lot of the past, but I will go exactly my practical, personal experiences of the vintage of 8, 9, 10, and so on, when perhaps Jayati ma'am and G.K. Aseri were the two distinguished people who are here. The rest of you joined in your own turn. And I also had the privilege of having served a little while for 2.5 years at Haryana campus, which I always keep enjoying interacting with them. So, sir, with your permission, I would like to make a mention of the thanks to Dr. Aseri. MTC and NCC are definitely the show windows of the university. At least I have no doubt in my mind. Even today, the presentation started with that smart guard of honor, with that horse ascendant, the thoroughbred, and so on. So when distinguished the governor and others come, these boys who are sitting here in the combat dress and the NCC dress are definitely needs a round of applause. I also would like to say, sir, not only the show window, but we by and large are a department by itself. I may not be an HOI effectively, whatever worth I am under Dr. Tripathi. He is my HOI, sir. Thank you so much, Rahul, for looking after so very well. But Aseri ji has put me under him and I respect him so much, and vice versa. But sir, we have a lot to do. I wish to add on to the Vice Chancellor's remarks. We are a department by itself. Today I saw you going department to department. Maybe you skipped my department, but I saw you, sir. And not only I saw you, sir, I had 80 students of MTC who are here in combat dress, are always ready to launch. And they are wearing a combat dress, which Govind Rathod will know is already ready to launch as a combat uniform. So that's the kind of a respect our honorable founder president, who has given us so much to the military training. The degree to sabko milega hi milega, lekin isme jo kuch hum seekhte hain, leadership and many things, which is something different, which you both very well covered, sir. So I humbly, with your permission, added with your permission, sir. show window every time. First thing, whether the governor, guard of honor, and so on. Sir, they came to my department. Both the NEC teams mentioned, Anuj sir, you must have been there, that these two, MTC, NCC, are strength of your university. They are the pillars. So I'm not a marketing man at all, sir, but I thought it's my duty to make a mention. Well done, you guys present here. Thank you. So it's my proud privilege, ladies and gentlemen, to share my experience of the Honorable Chancellor, sir, today on this auspicious day of his birthday, which we all celebrate as Innovation Day, a unique and a noble thought, indeed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the very outset, we wish him and the entire C family the very best in all their endeavors in higher education as also nation building. That's what I wish to make a mention while wishing him on the Innovation Day. Well, Dr. Asim Chauhan is a great visionary and a doyen of human qualities. More importantly, his wisdom, maturity, patience, and generosity. We have covered all these points, but if you've given me a chance, sir, please grant me to repeat. He is a thorough gentleman and extremely humane. Humane qualities have been well brought out by you both, sir. With due permission, with my past experience, not only as a direct administration here and in Haryana, with off late with OSD and my current duties, I wish to mention that humane की मैं बात करूं तो दो उदाहरण मैं देना चाहूंगा. तो जब मैं यहाँ डायरेक्टर एडमिशन भी था, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर भी था, बहुत कम स्ट्रेंथ थी, lot of growth of the university was taking place, 8, 9, 10. By a lot of riding, sir, we had thoroughbred horses. I had to ride a lovely polo pony every morning, go around the fence to see kya damage hai. No security required, no cameras were there. And also, I used to go around the students' hostel, found some good empty bottle, beer bottles वगैरह. तो घोड़े से मुझे काफी कुछ देखने को मिलता था. तो मुझे अच्छा भी लगता था कि बच्चों का डिसिप्लिन ठीक है, ज्यादा खराब नहीं है. मैस की भी पीछे गंदगी कितनी है, सामने तो मैस चमकता है, लेकिन पीछे की तरफ तो ये चीजें घोड़े के ऊपर से मुझे देखने को मिलती थी और मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगता था. और उस टाइम के वाइस चांसलर सिरोही सर बोलते थे श्री जी कि ही इज ए वन मैन आर्मी हियर. सो आई स्टिल रिमेंबर हिज वर्ड्स. आई एम nobody, but the fact of the matter is I enjoy doing all that. I enjoy doing that. So that was my example, sir. I fell sick. I had a huge surgery in the RR hospital, which is one of the best hospitals in the country. And there was cyst formed in my thigh, and Chancellor was keeping a tag on me. And as my son was serving in Delhi, over 20 days of so many checks, cancer, no cancer, whatever. Finally, I was operated, cyst came out, and it was a great, pleasant surprise when the Honorable Chancellor, the next day or the second day, sent a lovely team from AKC House to see me with a bouquet and chocolates and so on. That in itself shows a great heart for a subordinate. So please appreciate that's the kind of quality which has already been brought out by all of you, but I share my experience for which I have been given this dais today. Second thing, ladies and gentlemen, I want to mention that we had Dr. Neeraj, the HOD of Physics Department. What a good friend, my neighbor up on the second floor. We lost him due to a severe problem of health. And his wife is here with us, working in the Adam department, Urvashi, and his son Ashutosh, a football player, wonderful boy, growing very well to join the NDA, inshallah, hopefully. And other boy, Subrat, IT department, on a silly transport, kya bolna chahiye, empty accident, road accident, we lost him, IT department. And his wife is again working in the crash school with a daughter coming up very well. So a perfect example of community living and harmony. And that is what the Honorable Chancellor has all the time, and I approved 2 of my points of humane. So I am sure we all appreciate his human qualities. He is always generous. He is very generous. With 2 examples, I would like to share that our sports complex is fantastic, as you all know, perfect state of art. But having come back from Haryana, I found that our football, our volleyball, kabaddi, etc. were not floodlit. And Dubey sir always told me that after all this has been floodlit, there's so much of vibrancy, so much enjoyment by the students, which on one video call, sir, we used to have Asari sir video conference every Tuesday. I just mentioned what without giving point with registrar want, point bhejo, no point bhejo. Udari point ho gaya, udari sanction ho gaya. Ajay Mudliar is well aware of that. So the team came in 3 days, and sir, the entire floodlit complex came up, and we all our students are enjoying that. So that's a great facility and vibrancy that we have brought in. Second one, sir, 2008-9, I had a student who was a brilliant billiard player. He said, I'm a national level. Honorable Chancellor happened to be around Sangathan or whatever. I said, sir, ye bacha national ka player hai. We want a billiard table and a other one, pool. So he said, just one student. I said, no, sir, we'll all use it. He didn't give it a second thought. Within 3 days, this billiard table came from Meerut, sir. Within 3 days. I remember that boy, first name forgot, but Agarwal boy. तो इस तरह की चीजें करने से मुझे बड़ा आनंद मिलता था, अच्छा लगता था, और मैं भी अपना भाव दिखाता था कि मेरी सर बात सुनते हैं. आज भी दिखा रहा हूं. So ये बात हुई उनकी बड़प्पन की. 1-2 बात और करूंगा सर, 5 मिनट के साथ हो जाए तो कोई बात नहीं. एंड्योरेंस की जहां तक सवाल है, एंड्योरेंस हमारे घोड़ों में होता है, 3-day इवेंटिंग में होता है. अभी हमारी एशियाड में टीम ड्रेसाज जीत के आई है. A very dear friend Vikram Rathod's daughter, and the whole team of dressage, which is the ultimate test of a rider and a combination. They were training in Germany for a long time, and that's the first big medal for the country in riding endurance or dressage. So we are proud of that. So endurance वो वाली नहीं करते, मैं chancellor की endurance की बात कर रहा हूँ कि उस समय में 2008-9 में इतनी कंस्ट्रक्शन हो रही थी सर, आपकी इंजीनियरिंग ब्लॉक्स, लॉ, मैसेज, बहुत कुछ हो रहा था. So I as an administration man will pick him up from the gate. He will start walking as you said, and he will climb every inch and go to every step, every corner. With that helmet was compulsory. ऊपर से पत्थर गिर जाएगा. C4 भी आते थे, but हर कोने कोने में जाकर के आर्किटेक्ट के साथ में. तो ये endurance मैंने पास करी उनके साथ में. Yeah, I had the honor of traveling with him. Now, the God's grace, things are much, much, much better. Even C4 gave me a lot of tasks. ये देखो, वो देखो, but it was a great honor to be around him in such like things of endurance. No, 2 point और रह गए मेरे. Sportsmanship. He is a great sportsman. He has no time, as you said, says too much occupied. Many, many things. Macro level की सारी बातें आपने बताई सर. क्या कुछ हो रहा है, क्या उनके दिमाग में है. So I used to be around him till late nights. His lunch, dinner never finished before 12. We'll go to his room, share a bread or something. Again, morning start. और चक्कर में boundary पता नहीं क्या कुछ. तो स्पोर्ट्समैन संगठन की बात मैं एज ए चेयरमैन लिखता था. Even my invitation, he will come and attend संगठन से. I remember that. और जब संगठन हो रहा था तो मैंने कहा सर को भी थोड़ा खिला देते हैं. तो मैंने एक गोल्फ का डंडा दे दिया, एक पटर दे दिया. And DDG may please note that putting and chipping is also one of our competition that we have been doing. Now up to you as chairman, what you want to do is your prerogative, but it's quite enjoyable. तो उनको डंडा देते ही हम 15-20 लड़के खेल रहे थे. I mean participants. Sir, he played so brilliant 2-3 shots of golf that shows his brilliancy. So इसको बोलते हैं eagle's eye. इसको golf में बोलते हैं eagle's eye. So as a sportsman, he has an eagle's eye and has a class. he is very magnanimous. He is very magnanimous. How I say magnanimity, that I deal with sports, MTC, NCC, all budgets that I've been putting, justifying, I had no problem on any approval, on any account, and I've been very, very comfortable on all these sanctions. We keep cribbing, ये नहीं आता, वो नहीं आता, ये जमा हो गया, वो हो गया, but ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. If you follow up, things do get approved. But I, for one, can say for a long time that he has always been very supportive and magnanimous. So point wise, pro, मैं अपना experience share कर रहा हूँ. And I'm the second last point now. Madam हंस रही है, हाथ जोड़ रही है कि जल्दी हटो. Student friendly that he is. Student friendly that he is, I have no doubt. He is student friendly to the extent he wants to meet maximum students, to the extent of going and eating with the students. Sir, you remember last NEC team, he said, सब हट जाओ, मैं बच्चों के साथ खाऊंगा, वही प्लेट लूंगा, NEC team को भी खिलाया पिलाया. So these are being very practical, then you really know the pulse of the students, what's happening. Sir, in the army, we pay as officers troop games. हम जवानों के साथ खेलते हैं. जवान बोलेगा, ओए आज सीओ साहब को देख लेना, ये करेगा, वो करेगा. So that kind of a thing is a pulse feeling, you know, and we feel कि उसकी अंदर की बात क्या है, उसकी psychology क्या है. And that is how we get to know each other better. So student friendly का यहाँ तक सवाल है. हरियाणा, sorry, AUP नोएडा में भी I've been going continuously to attend Mahasangatan, sir. We have been going for 1 day, but I've been going for 4 days. He takes so much of interest to come and see many matches at the cultural. After our Kalbelia dance and Rajasthan is known at AUP for our best events, sir. Everybody appreciates our this thing. Then he will make it a point. Brigadier Rathod, please take me to your cultural team. And my friend is over here that आके सबसे मिलते हैं. तो एक बहुत बड़ी बात है. इसलिए स्टूडेंट फ्रेंडली की मैं चर्चा करते हुए पिछले 16 साल इंक्लूडिंग हरियाणा का एक्सपीरियंस आपके साथ शेयर करते हुए I personally feel very proud, fully contented, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, once again, I am wishing the Honorable Chancellor, sir, all the very best in his endeavors in life. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being so kind and patient for me.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your wonderful experiences with us. No matter how successful you are, humbleness and generosity are the true values of life. We would now like to hear from the principal organizer of Innovation Day, Dean Research, AUR, Professor Vinay Sharma, sir.
Well, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Pro Vice Chancellor, Vice President Justice Professor S.L. Kothari, our Registrar, Dr. Nitin Bharadwaj, OSU Chancellor, our distinguished Deans, Directors, Deputy Director General, Brigadier Rathod, and my faculty members. And above all, now please keep quiet, the students, please, because we are coming to your agenda, because I'll cut short what I'm to say, and I know that you are waiting for the prize ceremony. That's the most important part of the Innovation Day. I know that all of you are very eager and you are talking about that only. And and above all, my very, very dear and very, very talented students. Well, blessed by the vision of, our honorable founder, sir, Dr. Chauhan, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, we have assembled here today to celebrate the Innovation Day. Now, at the outset, I would extend my wishes on my own behalf as well as on behalf of, in my capacity as Dean Research, warmest wishes, a very healthy, prosperous, happy life and many more things, many more things, and anything which our Honorable Chancellor Sir Dr. Asim K. Chauhan dreams for and wishes to achieve. Already a lot has been said about his qualities, I'll just add a couple of them. Now, during these years, I had a few occasions to interact with him, both online as well as offline. Of course, at the outset, when anybody meets him, he is very affable and charming personality, which I think everybody would say. Just you don't have to even interact, you don't have to talk to him, but you find him very, very charming personality. But the moment, in a few minutes of starting to interact with him, you know the reason that why 28th September is celebrated as the Innovation Day. In fact, he is another name for innovation, I would say. All the time when you interact with him, he is bubbling with new ideas. He provides a complete solution to any problem, or at least the way forward, the directions, when you happen to discuss with him. And each time you interact is always a new learning experience. You always learn many things, you get motivated, you get directions, and then you work on that. That is one. Second, as I keep on, when I interact with the students, and this is especially about innovation, when I interact with the students about innovation, about research and such things, I always tell them that 10 of you, if you are walking, let's say, from the main gate to your hostel, and if I ask each one of you that what did you see, answers would be different. Some of would say that I saw the road. Some of would say that I saw this circle and that circle. Some of you will add that, there is a lining of tree, beautiful lining of tree, very horticulturally well designed. There is a lake, there are buildings. So you keep on adding, More innovative will say that we saw that neem forest also. But then you see, that is observation. That is your observation as a student, as a person is differing. And success in innovation and research always mean that greater observation power you have, more successful you would be. And our Chancellor, sir, if he walks, I think he would be able to see beyond, much beyond even the neem forest, etc., etc. And that is why I think that's what I observed, that within a very little time, within few minutes, he is able to grasp of the entire situation. He knows what it is, what is the problem. So that kind of observation power he has, and that combined with exceptional memory, capacity for minute details. I'll not repeat what our Honorable Vice Chancellor and later PVC and also the OSD has said, but then these make him brilliant innovator, entrepreneur, and so on. So we are indeed very fortunate to have such a great visionary as our leader, So once again, a very, very happy birthday to the Honorable Chancellor, sir. I shall now be quick regarding the Innovation Day. In fact, already almost a month, it was just the beginning of September that we started with the innovation activity. And there was a committee, innovation committee, with my learned colleagues. In that committee, I would be very happy to name them. We had Professor Pankaj Pandey, Professor Upendra Mishra, Professor Dipali Bhatnagar, Professor Manju Kaushik, and Professor PVS Raju. And we had two members who really worked very hard, co-opted members, Dr. Manishta Das and Dr. Ravi Chuk. It was really a brilliant team. First of all, we met, the entire committee members met to discuss what should be our strategy, what should be our guidelines to celebrate the Innovation Day. And we thought that we must identify it. We discussed about the generalities, and we then identified the coordinators from each of the departments. So we had departmental coordinators, and then we have this team. And the very next day we interacted, we called a meeting and we interacted with each of them, and provided detailed guidelines, motivate and discuss, etc., what kind of models it should be. There should be innovation element, so on and so forth, many things. I would not take much time because I know that we are waiting for the main event. Then we had a lot of entries, I must be thankful to all our coordinators as well, who greatly motivated the students who really participated highly enthusiastically and had come out with many, many innovative models. We had put a cutoff date. We had put a screening date at the departmental level. And that was, I think, 20th September, that whatever entries are there, they come and they would be screened by the departmental team. And thereafter, they were asked to finalize out of those screened items, to finalize everything. And the entire committee then, on 26th, to screen further, visited all the department. Almost throughout the day, we were visiting from one department to the other, because almost there was participation from virtually all departments, very enthusiastic participation. We had initially, 190 students who were participating out of 63 entries, and later which were screened out to 53 entries. So we had spent, but with great pleasure, because they were so enthusiastic, so interactive, so many ideas were coming. So it was really indeed a great pleasure to undertake those visits. Then we undertook a second visit as part of the judgment committee, On the first day, we advised them to fine tune, etc., wherever the lacunas were, to complete them. And then we second day visited again. And then, of course, looked into every aspect of this in more greater details. And that was 26th. Today, our, team of our Vice Chancellor, Honorable Vice Chancellor, PVC, also Vice President Estif, they had also taken a round, and they were, as has been shared with you with the Vice Chancellor, sir, they also had a lot of appreciation for different kind of models we had. I'll not go into detail because I know each and every model, but I know we are running short of time, so I'll not go into it. So as already emphasized, and I want to emphasize once again, that, act locally, think globally. You should not, while preparing, coming out with your innovative ideas, you should not Google search. You will find so many innovative ideas around you. And they are the real problems of our society. Because if we are working on some problem which is, exist in European countries or in USA, etc., I think it doesn't really any good for our country. It doesn't really serve our society. So we have to always act, of course, have a global vision, but act locally, identify problems, and then work on them. Second point, and which is almost, maybe it's a repeat, that another example which I often share, that, you can be, if it is a football game or a hockey game, you could be all the time playing in the, in the competitors, in the opposite field, in the competitors field. You could be on the other side of the center half. But then unless and until you put the goal into the goal post, you are not really a winner, And that is very, very important, I think, especially in our context, that now we have seen the models, a lot of innovative ideas have come. All of us have greatly appreciated it. But, unless and until you take them forward, crystallize them, finalize them, start up your own companies, etc., then that only would be the real success. Sustained effort would be the real success. You have to go on, and that is what would really serve. So that is, in a nutshell, my appeal. And I shall be very quick, because this also I must do in my capacity as in research, to share with you that what we have done in terms of research and innovation over last 1 year. So we had one research project which was granted on the study on performance of various industries in the state of Rajasthan. We had PI very quick. Our, principal investigator, Dr. Abhineet Saxena from ABS, and co-PI, our own Vice Chancellor, Professor Amit Jain. Then a lot of training workshops and consultancy were also organized. We had one with Dr. Umesh Dwivedi on nanocomposites. It was a service-sponsored Karyashala for 5 lakhs from Applied Sciences Department. There was one by Professor Dr. Jayati Sharma, training on professional excellence through innovation and creativity, which was a MIT World Peace University Pune sponsored. That was also more than 7 lakh rupees. ABS and Ascent, led by the team of our Vice Chancellor, Professor Amit Jain, and Dr. Ravi Verma from Ascent, they also organized one Gas Authority of India Limited training. We had a lot of fellowships which also had come by. In applied sciences, Dr. Manmohan Singh, who was a mentor, was able to, mentor these students to attract funding under the e-Yuva program that was on agro-waste utilization, biopacking preparations, and remedial use of activated biochars for removal of cadmium and chromium impurities. ESCO, we had Dr. Archana. We got, first of all, from the Indian Council of Social Science Research, one grant on role of digital marketing communication promoting fast fashion with a special reference to homegrown brand from Rajasthan that was for 2.6 lakh rupees. Overall, we had 288 publications. There were, conference and book chapters, 120. We had 9 authored books, one by our Vice Chancellor himself, Professor Amit Jain. He's also acting as a role model and showing us the way forward, that how you could be a very good administrator and then at the same time excel in academics. On the title, Futuristic Technology Perspectives on Entrepreneurship and Sustainable Innovations. We had books by our other faculty members, too, very good books, Professor Saroj Bora, Professor Rahul Tripathi. We had by Dr. P.T. Yadav from ABS, by Dr. Archana, and by Dr. Gunjan Patni from the Amity School of Languages. 6 patents filed, 10 published, and 2 granted. Titles are available. I'll not repeat. I know there's a lack of time. 2 copyrights by Professor Bhatnagar, Professor Dipali Bhatnagar. 16 startups incubated by the campus incubator. We had many student innovation initiatives, one on Inner Cosmos, also on sustainable mother care essentials by ASFT. The first one happened to be by iPass. And essentially the later one would reduce the carbon footprint in our hygienic products. There were other innovations, the example of ASH, which registered themselves in the Limca Book of Records by preparing 515 types of basanti, is very well known. We had one print kiosk, which is AI and machine learning, both enabled. It's, under one roof, you can do a lot of things, including payment, etc. Giving commands, taking printouts without waiting time, many things into it. So all these achievements during this year, and they must be mentioned. I know there's a lack of time. And also we had, which all of us, all the students as well must know about it, we have a high-tech DST Pulse Lab. Now, which has housed already many equipment. You should, in fact, must know the names. Everybody should know the names. We have GCMS costing rupees 106 lakhs, 1.06 crore rupees. We've Actapure 25 lakhs, spectrometer 16.5 lakhs. We had ICP MS 89 lakhs, almost a crore. And then some of them are in the process of procurement, and 2 of them which are in the process of procurement, FESM and flow cytometer, they are costing more than 1 crore rupees. So we are really going to have one of its kind, wonderful, wonderful laboratory in this part of India, in north part of India, one of the few laboratories. So that's a really great matter for pride for all of us. This activity is coordinated by our Vice President Estif, Professor S.L. Gothan. So I think that is all from, I'll cut it short. That is all from my side. And once again, at the end of everything, a very happy birthday to our Honorable Chancellor. And we look forward to the future course of. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for always acknowledging and inspiring us. You have always been a guiding star. On this Innovation Day, our various schools and institutions have organized an array of events to champion innovation, creativity, and enterprise as a tribute to our Honorable Chancellor, sir. So let us embark upon the journey of Innovation Day models and presentations 2023. As truly said, one blood donation can save up to 3 lives. So to mark the birthday of our Honorable Chancellor, sir, NHS cell of AUR also conducted a blood donation drive. So let's have a glimpse of it. We now look forward to hear from our few talented faculties. May I now request Dr. Abhineet Saxena of Amity Business School to kindly come on the stage.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Good afternoon, one and all present here. So only 2 minutes is given to me. So first of all, very happy birthday to our Honorable Chancellor, sir. And good afternoon to VC, sir, and Pro VC, sir, and all HOIs and fellow staff members. It is my honor and privilege to speak here in front of you all. On behalf of Yunus Social Business Center, I am sharing some of the research-driven innovation that we have done in last 1 year. So I'm happy to share that in first quarter of last year, we completed one project sponsored by Moini Foundation. This was assessment of CSR initiative of HDFC Bank, and we evaluated a school in a box project. And success of this project attracted another project this year. So we received a grant of 7 lakh rupee from Institute of Chartered Accountancy of India. And we are evaluating contribution of 5 major industries in economy of Rajasthan. So this is because of the collaborative efforts of our Honorable VC sir and our students. Other than that, in last 1 year, we were able to communicate around 12 research papers, and out of which 7 has been published in UGC Care and Scopus Index Journal. As far as events are concerned, to promote social entrepreneurship and financial literacy, last year we successfully organized around 10 events, and students are also talking about social ideas, social innovation, the business startups in the social sector. So it is because of the the motivation given by our leaders, our Chancellor sir, our VC sir, and you all. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhineet, sir. May I now request Dr. Manali Datta of Amity Institute of Biotechnology to kindly come on the stage.
Good afternoon to one and all. It is my privilege and pleasure to share my thoughts before the August gathering on the occasion of Honorable Chancellor Sir's birthday, aptly celebrated at Innovation Day. Innovation has a profound impact on how we do things. I'll be reiterating how the word innovation has propelled me as a researcher in the field of medical biotechnology. I've been a part of Amity family for the last 13 years. I still remember as a newbie, my then director always encouraged me with a tagline, Manali ma'am kuch naya, kuch alag, and those words stuck, whether it was academics or research. I embarked on this innovative journey aptly described by the quote, the only way to discover the limits of the possible is to go beyond them into the impossible. 10 years down the line, I got my first technology-driven research project funded by Department of Biotechnology worth 45 lakhs for a biosensor which can detect kidney malfunction in a matter of minutes. I still remember the day. I was presenting before the final committee and one of the scientists applauded my project saying it is a disruptive technology. In short, an idea which can displace established markets. Over the years, the technology has been highlighted in national science dailies, one of them being the CSIR magazine and other national platforms. A year later, I had the opportunity to present and successful be in an integral part of the prestigious rupees 8.5 crore DST PERS program dedicated to biomedical research. Last year, I was fortunate enough to go as a visiting scientist position to the College of Dentistry, University of Illinois, Chicago, fully funded by the Department of Science and Technology for 6 months. They had the opportunity to work in tandem with medicos and researchers for development of viral diagnostics impacting dental health for humans. The journey from here to there was not simple or easy, with numerous hurdles. I was fortunate enough to have the support of my friends and family from ideation to the formulation of technology. Specially thankful to Amity University, Rajasthan, which has provided me a fertile ground, constant appreciation and motivation to bring out the best for me. I leave with a parting statement. Technology and innovation are game changers and enablers. What they enable us is up to us. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Dr. Manali. May I now request Dr. Umesh Kumar Gupta from Amity School of Languages to kindly share his experiences.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I wish our Honorable Chancellor Sir a very happy birthday. Chuni Shangra Khwaila Wanshui, Chuni Changkung Chienkang. So I also thank to our Dean Research Sir for giving me an opportunity to share my experiences. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I am Dr. Umesh Kumar Gupta, Assistant Professor of Chinese, Amity University, Rajasthan. I'm a veteran of Indian Army. I served Indian Army for 28 years. And I was there a Chinese instructor. There are a few moments in my previous tenure, which I would like to share. First of all, a book on Sino-Indian War, 1962, that was written in China by their scholars and came to India through the intelligence sources. And it came to our department for translation. And our HOD asked, can you do it? Yes, I said, I can do. And I did it, did the complete translation in a span of 6 months. And for this project, I was awarded Chief of Army Staff's Commendation Card. And after that, I have got the opportunity to undergo MA in Chinese as a first sponsored candidate from the Indian Army. And after completing master's and attaining 3rd position, I returned back to my center, AEC Training College Center, Pachmadi, and I started teaching Chinese. And in 2013, I quit the army after completing 8 years of service and joined Amity in June 2014. So after joining Amity, I took the challenging task of teaching Chinese language, one of the toughest language to our students, in a very short duration of time. This is from 60 to 240 hours. But I just immediately took this task and written 2 books specifically for our students, those who want to learn Chinese in a short span of time. So these 2 books are Professional's Handbook for Learning Chinese, Volume 1 and 2. I also taken a project of producing the study material in Chinese for our soldiers. The one book is Soldier's Handbook for Learning Chinese. This book is written in with a pronunciation in Hindi. Anyone who don't know anything about Chinese language can still speak Chinese with the help of Hindi pronunciation. And this book was appreciated by our NAC committee, recently visited our department. I have also taken up some other projects. I'll just quickly name. I just recently published a book, Practical Chinese for Military Operations, which there are 24 various operations in Chinese. And this is very important for learning basic military terminology for our soldiers. Not only this, during my PhD project, which was related to Chinese English translation with a special emphasis on military translation. This is a new, as far as my knowledge is concerned, I'm the first scholar in India to work in this domain. And it's a very significant domain in a scenario when we know that we have got some trouble relation with China. So after this completing PhD project, I'm capable of running a translation and interpretation course in this Chinese. So yes, as VC sir said, we can just start some new courses. I'm looking forward to start a course like that. So that's all. Thank you very much for giving up.
Thank you, sir. For the presentation of committee visit report and accolades, I would now invite Dr. Manichita Das Mukherjee on the stage.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ravneet. AOR marked a significant milestone on its academic calendar with the commemoration of the Innovation Day 2023. Under the esteemed directive of Professor Dr. Vinay Sharma sir, a team brimming with enthusiasm convened the first meeting on 4th of September 2023, sculpting a blueprint of the diverse activities that would underscore the event and also formulating the guidelines that will steer this grand occasion. This effort led to a diversified group of faculty coordinators, whereby an astonishing number of 66 projects were submitted with the concreted efforts of 190 enterprising students. Yes, sir. Because of the time paucity, we are skipping the part of the report reading and we are directly going to the most awaited part. Ladies and gentlemen, the air buzzes with anticipation as we gather to unveil the brilliant minds behind the innovative models projects which were showcased to us yesterday and today. First of all, well done to all the participants. Each one of you encapsulate the spirit of innovation, presenting solutions that have potential problems and providing the solutions to the problems. Congratulations to all of you. Judging was never an easy task, but though we have to reveal the winners, the stars of the evening. For the same, for the prize presentation ceremony, I would now request our Honorable President Sir, Pro President Sir, Vice President Astif, Registrar Sir, and Dean Research Sir to kindly come upon the dais, please. The awards were divided into two categories: STEM, which is science and technology, which included ASSET, AIIT, AIMT, AIPT, SAS, and Amity Coast, and non-STEM, which included ASAP, AICP, ABS, IBAS, ASL, ASCO, ALS, ASFA, ASLA, ASFT, and ASH. So beginning with the consolation prize for the STEM, the award goes to Nutritional Multi-Cuisines, which was by a team of Rohit Saini, Gaurang Jain, Astha Jahangir, and Ansh Soni. I request the students to kindly come onto the dais. The consolation prize in the non-STEM category goes to Soham Insight, Exploring the Depths of the Mind by Jayan and Vishnu. Keep applauding them, students. They have really worked very hard. Now we have the member of Soham Insight, Jayant and Vishnu. Non-STEM category. Okay. Hanji. Sir, we are taking a mixture of both. Take STEM first. Okay. इनका तो दे दो मैम, ये आ गए स्टेज पे. So we have the team of Soham, Jayant and Vishnu, and I guess only one of them is here. The third prize in the STEM category has been jointly shared by two projects. Aqua Air Purifier by the team of Vedant Parikh, Tapish Agarwal, Kushal Sethia, and Akshat Gupta, along with biological degradation of azo dyes and microplastics from textile industry wastewater by our two research scholars, Ms. Smriti Yadav and Ms. Nikita Kundu. And Ananya Bhattacharya. Smriti, Nikita, and Ananya are the research scholars of AIMT. The second prize in the STEM category has been awarded to curd and yogurt as a substitute of mayonnaise and high protein chickpea blondies, the team of Sakina Bohra, Shrishti Mishra, P. Mansi, and M. Rohit. And taking the first prize in the STEM category with a groundbreaking model, the Smart Dustbin, with a team of K. Anish, Chetan Singh Chauhan, Aman Chaudhary, and Abhishek Kumar. Congratulations to all the winners. Your applause will be highly appreciated. They have really worked very hard. Congratulations to all the winners in the STEM category. Now moving on to the third prize in the non-STEM category. The third prize goes to Moto If Code with a team of Vivek Sharma, Soumya Patel, Tanya Gupta, and Rabab Nawab. Your applause will be highly appreciated, students. Keep applauding for your friends. The second prize in the non-STEM category is jointly shared by Industrial Waste to Traditional Attire by Ms. Kesar Sinha and Guard Box by Mr. Path Somani, Yash Chauhan, Heem, and Samarth Gupta. Ms. Kesar Sinha. In absence of Ms. Kesar Sinha, I request Dr. Sammaditya sir to kindly collect the award on her behalf. The team of Guard Box, Parth Somani, Yash Chauhan, Heem, and Samad Gupta. The first prize in the category of non-STEM goes to Cultural Harmony, Dr. Aseem Chauhan, by Mr. Vaibhav Singh Chauhan. Mr. Vaibhav Singh Chauhan. In absence of Mr. Vaibhav Singh Chauhan, I would request Tanaya ma'am to kindly come forward and accept the award. The names have been Vaibhav. Thank you so much, all of you. With this, we wind up with our prize distribution ceremony. I would now call upon Dr. Ravneet to kindly propose the vote of thanks.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as we stand on the cusp of concluding a monumental chapter of AUR's Innovation Day, it's my profound privilege to offer a heartfelt tribute of gratitude to the individuals whose contributions have woven the very fabric of today's success. First and foremost, our deepest reverences are reserved for our Honorable Founder President, Dr. Ashok Chauhan, sir, whose foresightedness gave birth to this esteemed institution. Our Honorable Chairperson, Dr. Aseem Chauhan, sir, whose leadership has consistently propelled us to greater heights, deserves a special commendation. Honorable President, Professor Amit Jain, sir, your dynamism and commitment to excellence have been the guiding force, inspiring each one of us to strive harder. Pro-President Dr. G.K. Aseri, sir, under your guidance and wisdom, AUR has flourished, and days like today be a testament to that fact. Our heartiest acknowledgement to Dean Research, Dr. Vinay Sharma, sir, whose organizational prowess has ensured today's proceedings have been nothing short of impeccable. Thank you, sir, for your unwavering faith in abilities of me and Dr. Manishita. This journey from the inception to the successful completion of the celebration under your guidance has been a learning experience for both of us. A special thanks to Vice President STIF, Professor S.L. Kothari, sir, who is always there to guide us in both academics and research. A special commendation to Registrar Dr. Nitin Bhardwaj, sir, for his relentless efforts, and Deputy Registrar Mr. Gaurav Srivastava for his assistance. I extend a warm acknowledgement to our fellow committee members, Professors P.V.S. Raju, Pankaj Pandey, Upendra Mishra, sir, Dipali Bhatnagar, ma'am, Manju Kaushik, and Dr. Manisha Prajapat. Your collective wisdom and dedication have been instrumental in today's events. My gratitude to Professor Sunil Pathak, Professor Manju Kaushik, Dr. Manali Datta, Mr. Gopi Kishan, and Mr. Muhammad Kamruddin for your invaluable and timely contribution towards the compilation of innovation report for the Innovation Day brochure. A big applause to all our faculty coordinators for being the guiding lights of innovation models. We are also thankful to Professor Umesh Dwivedi sir, Dr. Amit Chaurasia, Dr. Ravi Ranjan, Mr. Shailesh Kumar, Ms. Prachi Balechwal, Mr. Nitesh Sen, Mr. Rakesh Berwa, and Mr. Vivek Jain. Thank you so much for helping us wherever we needed. My appreciation is also towards Team ASH, especially Chef Aditi, Chef Dr. Saurabh, and student volunteers for the scrumptious cake. The backbone of any successful event lies in its seamless logistics and execution. A big salute to our admin staff and a special note of gratitude to Mr. Nitin Goyal for his management skills. The adeptness of our IT support staff, Dr. R.K. Pachauri sir, Banti ji, Homkaran ji, Sarvesh ji, Sanjay ji, they always ensured that technology was our ally today. My gratitude to Team ESCO, especially Prem Shankar ji, Avinash ji, Sanjeet ji, and Abhishek sir for capturing today's essence through their lens, rendering the day immortal. Our special thanks to people in the store and administration for helping us in stage management. Our student volunteers, the true torch bearers of today's spirit, deserve a special mention, particularly Ms. Shreya, Mr. Saras, Mr. Divyam, Mr. Jalaj, Ms. Bhavishya, and Ms. Prakhar. Your enthusiasm and commitment were commendable. I must not forget the tireless commitment of our devoted peons, Mr. Bhagwan Sai ji, Mr. Kailash ji, Mr. Mahesh ji, and Radhesham ji, who were always behind the scenes and ensure the smooth flow of today's proceedings. In wrapping up, I would like to reiterate our boundless appreciation for every individual involved whom I haven't mentioned with names. Let us carry forward this legacy of innovation, dedication, and excellence that AUR epitomizes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Esteemed guests, please remain seated for a mesmerizing cultural presentation by our talented students. I request the cultural committee to kindly take over. All of you who will be going back to Jaipur by the Amity buses, kindly note the buses will leave at 5:30 from the campus. Thank you.
खुद
Good evening, everyone. Sing with us.
नहीं उनके पास में।
All of you, we have an announcement. As a token of appreciation put in together by the team of ASH, led by Chef Aditi and Chef Dr. Saurabh, we would now request our Honorable VC Sir, Pro VC Sir, Vice President Astif, Dean Research Sir, and Registrar Sir to kindly join us on the dais to appreciate Team ASH. I would like to call upon Aditi ma'am and Kunal to accept the appreciation on behalf of Team ASH. Thank you so much, Team ASH, for this scrumptious delight. Thank you so much to all our dignitaries. I would like to request the Cultural Committee to kindly take over. Thank you. Creativity starts when we think beyond the limits. Do you think our next scholars should work on creativity
Most definitely, yes. I have full faith in our performers. So, all please give me huge round of applause for Pinay, the fashion club. I'm losing it. I'm losing it.
You even dubstep, bro.
Thank you so much, Vinesh. Now that was such a glad performance. It really showed us that if we only see the world in black and white, we will never be able to appreciate a rainbow.
Innovation in singing, creativity in war. All of this has been presented on stage, and what's left is dance. So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the next performers. And
ये तो इंस्ट्रूमेंट चालू करो बंद करो चालू करो
Yeah.
गिरि नंदिनी नंदित मेदिनी विश्व विनोदिनी नंदनुते गिरिवर विंध्य शिरोदिनी वासिनी विष्णु विलासिनी जिष्णुनुते भगवती हेशति कंठ कुटुंबिनी भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनी रम्य कपर्दिनी शैलसुते.
We keep it fly, we keep it Indian, clapping all the billions, better from Melbourne to Michigan. We used to live with villains and our killers, but sinners, we never oblivious. So I got the illest, far from Paris, we high five fellas, divine realist. On microphones, we define sickness. Above on my name is one day. These women like say, Om Namah Shivaya. Dropping the purest of flows, you like that, baby, get the watch us on the show, we like that. The words generate, verbs I'm editing, belief was genetic, now fate try and measure it.
गिरि नंदिनी नंदित मेदिनी विश्व विनोदिनी नंदनुते गिरिवर विंध्य शिरोदिनी वासिनी विष्णु विलासिनी जिष्णुनुते.
कोई जो मिला तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है जैसे मेरी सारी दुनिया में टिकटॉक और बरखा है खुशबू की आंधी है महकी हुई सी अब साथी साथी महकी हुई सी अब सारी खोरी हुई सी अब साथी साथी बदली हुई सी अब सारी जाती मंगे दिल सांसों में तूफान है होठों पे नगमे हैं आंखों में सपने हैं सपनों में बीते हो हजारे वो लम्हे हैं. जो मेरे दिन और जो मेरी रातें हैं मेरे खुमार मेरे बुझाने की रंजिश बात है और फरियादें मेरा कोई नहीं है और कोई प्यार की यादें और कोई प्यार की यादें और कोई यादें
रंगीला मारो ढोलना ढोलना वे रंगीला मारो ढोलना ढोलना वे
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kantar. You guys truly set the stage on fire. Audience, once again, a huge round of applause for them. Moving towards the end of the ceremony, I would like to thank one of our guests here, and I would like to request the dignitaries, the faculty members, and the performers to please be present on stage for a group photograph.